So are you being a worthy opponent for your man? Or for any man that you have met or dating, relating to? It is so important, and why I wanted to do this video today on being a worthy opponent. So before we get to it, don't forget, subscribe and share, and also do that alert bell below, because you don't want to miss future videos. So, what do I mean by being a worthy opponent? Some people don't like this term because it implies playing a game. And I don't want you to think about that at all, because it is really not. I am here on a golf course, however, and it's one of our favorite spots on the weekend, so I thought I'd do it here and share that with you in doing this worthy opponent strategy and explaining it to you. Here is the key, is that sports, when you think about it, where did sports come from? Well, they really came from the male brain. And why that is that men are all about what I call my 3 C's of men. That means intrinsically, to be male, there are 3 principles that are so important to them. They're just a part of their being intrinsically, and that is, they are all about competition, challenge, and conquering. So you need to remember that, because for anything to be really worthwhile, for their time, their attention, their effort, there needs to be those components as a part of it. That is even in relating to women. It's about challenge, maybe a little bit of competition, or certainly about competitors, and then conquering becomes so much more interesting, valuable, and for us, worthy of commitment. And that's what we want to get to for you, and that's probably why you're here. So let's think about this more. The first thing is challenge. That's one of the 3 C's. And we see it, I was watching a man putt here before, and it just really hit me. He was putting, and wonderful putt, almost to the hole, didn't quite get in. And he didn't seem, frustrated by it at all or what have you. He just, again, because it's on the little, the putting practice screen, just picks up the ball, takes it back, places it, and again. And finally, what occurred was, I think he did it 3 or 4 times, and then there was a beautiful shot of just once into the hole, and then he picked up the ball, and you could just feel the energy was, aha, I got it, I did it. And then he went on to, okay, getting in the cart and going and actually getting on the green and playing the game. And to be really that worthy opponent for your man means that he is going to value you in a way above others. When you think about this in a different way, say, I use this a lot, and you might have heard this in my podcast, Make Him Wonder. Make Him Wonder is a podcast you can listen to and see various episodes about my worthy opponent strategy, or even in listening to them, I will mention this to a woman. Because when I see she's really not being that worthy opponent, it lessens her chances for the man to be so all in that he will be compelled towards commitment. Okay, so I use this analogy a lot, and it's easy because most of us know who LeBron James is, and we also know who Stephen Curry. They are 2 iconic basketball players that are in 2020. They are playing now, and they have been playing, so easily relatable. I ask this question: if you're LeBron James, when you play the game, does it mean much to you if you are playing, say, a high school basketball player one-on-one, and as LeBron you win that game? Well, most people get, even if they're not athletic or don't even understand basketball, that it doesn't mean much to LeBron if he wins in that scenario. But if he's playing one-on-one with Steph Curry and he wins, does it mean something to him? Yes, it does. That's when it's most fun, most valuable, and really gives him a feeling of achievement, because it's been a challenge at his level, it's been competitive, and then he conquered. And in order for your man to have that feeling about you, in the vernacular it's called playing the game, which again, we don't want to think of it as a game, but just in terms of the feeling the man gets vis-a-vis you, it's so much more fulfilling and valuable, and makes him want to continue to play or be with you, be a part of your life. This can even be, ladies, in a very, at a very simple level of wanting to continue with you in always, to see what you will bring to the game next. This is not in an awareness of a man, when it's not like here in sports, when playing a game or doing something with a job, getting a client, sealing the deal. Men use sports analogies so much. And with my male clients, they're using it all the time. I'll give them a scenario and then they give me an analogy vis-a-vis the sport that they play. It is simply intrinsic. And I want you to really think about when you are relating, that's vis-a-vis text, in calls, in being with each other, are you relating in a way that is somewhat challenging? Could it be intellectual? Can it be physical? Can it be just in terms of the way you relate that isn't just easily giving over your interest, easily giving over your time, easily just, that's like LeBron playing with the high school basketball player. He may still, play a bit and want to win, but it is not going to compel him to continue to up his game and to play and want to play in the way that he is playing with Steph Curry. So just think about this, and I'm going to do more videos on it. Of course, it's there on Make Him Wonder. Get my book, that's also helpful. Why Won't He Commit? How a Man Decides to Make You the One. But I want your comments below, because when you make a comment, I will be able to perhaps answer about it and give you my take. But there's more about my 3 C's of men, my 3 C's of women, which is very different, although we love sports too. We love to win. We love all manner of different things that are challenging, but I'm talking about an intrinsic, deep-brained level, core of being, and this must be a part. So I'm going to end before this guy in his cart comes driving by. Say goodbye for today, and be sure to subscribe, click that bell so you get the next video, and we'll be talking more.